and today we're at the 24th Annual Governor's Hurricane Conference here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida at the Broward County Convention Center. At Arkiva, we strive on helping people protect and preserve not only themselves, but what is important to them. Let's go check it out.
I'm working a lot on the global warming issue. I think it's exaggerated greatly.
It's unfortunate some of these things that happen, but we're here for these people.
We are a customizable online tool to help people prepare for natural disasters.
Hey everyone, Nikki here with Arkiva. We're about to head over into the convention center. I'm with Zachary Goldberg, CEO of Arkiva.
Thanks, Nikki. So with the upcoming release of the Arkiva store coming out in about a month and a half, what we really hope to accomplish today is to find different products and services that are going to fit perfectly within our solution. So come with us and you'll see us interview some people and check out some products and services.
Well, what's going on here is we produce a low-power, lightweight, high-output water purification unit so that we can, it's about 50 pounds, we can power it off any 12-volt source. We use solar, we use wind, we use a car battery, we just got jumper cables that can go right into it. They're in there. So we produce the unit locally right here in Hollywood, Florida. And we also have a 501c3 nonprofit, and we're involved in our own Haiti project. This gentleman over here, Aaron, just took these pictures last week in Haiti.
Wow.
Our latest 2 units were deployed in Haiti, one for an orphanage. It's housing about 35 kids plus staff. And then you can see that we're purifying well water here, which is contaminated, for a makeshift refugee camp. About 16 families took over a building that's gutted out, has no doors and windows, but they do have a well, so we're purifying their water, and we're feeding with solar system. So we're looking for help. People help fund units in Haiti. We've already built them, but we need help to carry the ball all the way through to get them funded, delivered, consumables. It takes about $50 worth of consumable filters for every 100,000 liters, which is a very low rate. We're at less than 10% the cost of output water as to what's being sold there by commercial people. So that's what we're doing in a nutshell. We make cool water units, and then we've got a partner company, which is a nonprofit that tries and gets them deployed in places like Haiti, Kenya, Colombia, Mexico. We're in all of these places.
How much is a unit?
The commercial units for fire department with a chlorinator are about $4,800. And we're looking for just about $5,000 sponsorship for a Haitian unit. And that'll include about a year's worth of consumables and our transportation and testing and training.
So what goes in, what can go in, and what comes out?
Okay, take salt water, we don't do it. That's a desalinator.
Okay.
Just about any wild water. A river, a lake, a canal, a pond, a well, anything that isn't contaminated with farm or sewage runoff, that isn't full of metals, like mining, water, we can purify. But we have to test it first. We've got a comprehensive testing kit. All of our field people are certified by the WQA, the Water Quality Association.
So it has to be deployed by your company?
We want to do an initial deployment and testing of the source water, and we want to train people how to field service it and continue to test the water going on. You've got to test your source water, test your output water, keep it within an acceptable range.
Awesome.
I'm with Arkiva, and what we do as a company is we help individuals protect and preserve all that's important to them. Documents, photos, videos, anything that they want preserved and protected during hurricanes, we do that. We document it. Just tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
Okay, well, my name is Professor Tinkermeister, and I am the spokesperson for Kids Get a Plan. We actually have our website right here. I think I have one of those. It's kidsgetaplan.com. Really, our goal is to teach children all about the safety of hazardous weather. Obviously, there are several different types of hazardous weather. There's tornadoes, lightning storms, thunderstorms we get down here, and obviously right now we have our hurricane conference, so it's all about the hurricanes. And what we actually have is we actually have stories on the website that can actually teach the children about the safety aspects of it. One of the books, especially for this time of year, being hurricane season, is the Oak Tree Club. The Oak Tree Club, what you can do is you can join Josh and his friends as a hurricane is heading to town, and what they actually do is they learn about the preparedness of a disaster supply kit. So they actually learn what goes inside a disaster supply kit through the story. But not only that, the kids can interact with the story online. They can actually build their very own. We have an activity on there where they can build their very own disaster supply kit from things that they're going to find in the kitchen. So very educational, lots of fun, and really it instills them for them to be able to remember it.
Awesome. Very cool.
My favorite book, of course, that's me, right there, Professor Tinkermeister.
There you are.
Yes, this is my wacky whiz-bang weather watching wonder. Try saying that 3 times quickly. And this is where I go in search of a tornado. Basically in a town and let children know. Mary Laura's in the book about how to stay safe in tornadoes, what you can do, and talks about how the schools put the children in the corridors and things like that, that they know that it doesn't have to be a scary experience, that these things can actually happen, but they can make it safe, but also makes it fun and learning as well.
Wow, awesome. Thank you very much.
You are very welcome. It was very nice to meet you.
Very nice meeting you. Where can we find your information, you guys? Oh, there's a website.
There's a website right there, absolutely. Kidsgetaplan.com. You remember that, Nicole?
I think I can.
What was it?
Kidsgetaplan.com.
There you go.
We are a customizable online tool to help people prepare for natural disasters. So basically what we have are 3 widgets, which is basically our software template embedded on your website.
Okay.
Our 3 widgets are make a plan, build a kit, and learn to prepare. The make a plan is basically all of your emergency contact information. You want to have someone in town and out of town, emergency meeting places. So you know if you get separated from the people that you're with, you know where to meet in the town that it happened, if you can, or out of town. Any other important phone numbers, shelters, animal shelters, etc. Our build a kit is basically a shopping list. So it'll go through and it'll ask you, do you have 3 days worth of water? Do you have food? If you have children, do you have diapers? Do you have formula? If you have pets, do you have food for them? So it's just kind of one of those reminders that, it gets you thinking, no, I don't have that in case something happened tomorrow.
Right.
At the end of each of these widgets, you can actually either print out what you've done or you can email it to yourself, to your friends, to who your emergency contact people are, so that they all have record of it, so that they're all in the know as well. And then the Learn to Prepare, we have actually one of the largest databases of emergency information, I guess I should say, on the web. So there are different articles on how to deal with certain things that may happen, anxiety, stress, all of those things. And then it's all customizable. So basically you go on, if you're the administrator for this, you can go and you can add certain things that you think would pertain to the population of people that are going to be viewing this on your website. You can delete things that you don't feel like are going to pertain to those, certain population of people as well. And then you also would have, if you're the administrator, you would get a username and a password. So you get all sorts of reporting and results. So you can actually monitor the people that are using this, how often they're reading certain articles, what articles they're reading, how many people have signed up with you in the last month, in the last week even, and then go from there. So
perfect.
Yeah.
That's very interesting because, already I'm thinking the same thing again. You print out this plan,
right,
if you will, but then afterwards, what do you do with it?
Right.
So that's why I think potentially we can fit in perfectly.
Fit in perfectly. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. So I guess each user has to sign up and create an account.
Correct. And then we also do, you create an account, so you can, you do it through your email. You'll have your own email, you have your own password, so you can get on. We send reminders. That's the other thing I forgot to tell you is, especially coming up with hurricane season right around the corner, we'll send you reminders every 2 weeks saying, hey, you haven't checked this off your shopping list yet, so make sure you go out and do it. And then once it's done, so you go back in. You have to sign back in. You'll click on, there's 3 buttons. If you have it, if you need it, it, or if it doesn't pertain to you. So if you don't have children, then it doesn't pertain to you.
Perfect.
But they're just little friendly reminders.
Perfect. Thank you. I
You are
appreciate it.
very welcome.